Yo, champs, I'm Mickey, and welcome back to Legendary Adventures. My name is Eli, aka the Big Sauce Gamer Tag.
And I'm Becky, aka Small Fry.
Squad, we have been so busy. Not only because of the holidays, but because with all the updates that came out in Pokemon Go, well, let's face it. As card collectors that we are of the Pokemon universe, there's a certain calming when you go ahead and, itemize your cards, put them by, whether it's by type.
Yeah,
or
organizing them.
Yes. So, when Pokemon Go unleashed the tags into the game, I thought, what a great idea.
Yeah.
You were excited.
We were all excited.
And yeah, so did was the rest of y'all on the internet. But then, of course, came the idea of well, how do you tag them? So we figured, why not share our tips, tricks, and best ideas for
the tagging system.
Exactly. But before we dive into it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and smash the notification bell so you can be notified when we go ahead and launch all these wonderful videos that we put out here on Legendary Adventures. So, my champs in the making, let's dive in.
So first of all, how do we tag a Pokemon in Pokemon Go now?
Tag.
Well, not exactly, but there are two ways to do it. The first one is that there's an actual tab page.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
So you can go in there, click your color, and then type in your tag.
Cool.
Or
simple enough.
When you're mass selecting your Pokemon, you can actually tag from there as well.
Ooh, that's the one where the muscle memory has been getting us all a little upset because they put that tag button right where the delete button is.
And so the cool thing about tagging your Pokemon is that it's saved through the server side. So if you delete your app or you sign in and sign out again, your tags are still going to be there.
This is huge. Reason being is because if you've ever had to go ahead and update your phone, your device, heaven forbid it's ever been stolen or broken or any of that situation, but when you had to replace it, those teams that you built to beat Team Rocket, to beat the leaders, to beat PvP and all these formats, you lose it, and it is
so true.
It is rather frustrating whether you're a casual player, a new player, or
it's just very sad.
An OG.
Like your hard work just is gone, and that sucks because sometimes you do have to uninstall the game and reboot it from the actual app store or the Play Store. So yeah.
That sounded like a polite shots fired at Niantic when they mess up on the game. But it happens. And so this is a great way. I love the fact that it does save on the server so that you don't lose that info. So that's wonderful.
So before the tag system, we would all just favorite all our Pokemon, right? So what's going to happen with all those favorite Pokemon? Those Pokemon are still going to be in the favorites tab. And that's just going to be all your starred Pokemon.
Ooh, okay. Looks like everybody's there. Cool. Let's dive into it because there's so many ways to tag your Pokemon. What are some of the some good ideas? Well, one of the things that I would always have to do is when it came to trades, I would have to go ahead and write trade or label it if it's a special trade or perhaps a long distance trade. And now you don't have to do that. Now you can go ahead and tag it by that way.
Yes, it depends on how specific you want to categorize your Pokemon. You can go as trade. Then you can do another one for distance trade that'll give you 3 extra candies if you do a distance trade, which is worth it.
Right. Now do note that if you do that distance trade, anything under 30 kilometers and below will give you 1 candy. If you do 30 to 100, it's 2 candies. And then anything over 100, it's 3 candies. But one of the other reasons to go ahead and label it and do so is because there is an actual medal that we're all still grinding to go ahead and get that platinum version of so many kilometers being traded. So it is definitely one to go ahead and push.
So, and then another tag or sub tag of the trade tab is a special trade or a regular trade. So the special trades being like those legendary shinies that can only happen one time per day, or just a straight up regular trade that you can do multiples of.
For those trainers that have been playing all year long and then have perhaps a friend or a loved one that decides to join in later in the year, but is looking for that calm day Pokemon that was missed or a shiny version of it, or maybe just one PvP
moves. Yes,
so you can go ahead and do it that way too by Calm Day CD Evolve. It's also very important to note that with Community Day actually coming up for the December one, the mega Community Day, if you will, that you have your Pokemon already set up there so that when you do that mass evolution, whether you do it during the day or after, the additional 2 hours, you don't miss one that you really want to go ahead and give it that move. If you already have one that has great IVs. I mean, don't miss out on that because...
Don't miss out on this, guys, because it is going to be a time saver. You're not going to want to be grouping those Pokemon and figuring out what you want to evolve that day. That day should be evolve those. You already did the homework and now you're shiny checking and you're doing all the other fun stuff about Community Day.
Seriously, we cannot stress it enough. If it hurts to hear when a trainer loses a shiny, it hurts even more to hear when a trainer forgot to go ahead and evolve
yes,
and get that Calm Day move on a Pokemon that's either a hundo or perfect for Great League. Like,
that's so true.
We feel for you, fam, because not only have we done it, but we've met so many other trainers that we're like, yeah, it happens. So
yes. And fam, if you missed out on our top tier Pokemon on who to prioritize this Community Day, it's going to be linked up above, and go check that out because it's a really good video.
Oh yeah, and then of course you can always search in the history of the videos that we have. We also have one that's dedicated just to all the bonuses of the day and event, and of course all the Pokemon to expect as well.
Another great idea for tags, it would be the 2x candy transfer.
Oh, like the events we get for Spotlight Hour, right?
Yes, for Spotlight Hour. It's just going to make everything so much easier. Just go to the tab. You don't have to worry about typing anything in at that point, and just mass transfer.
Oh yeah, and then if you just do that a little bit in your day, it doesn't feel like a big chore. And when it comes to, that once or twice event that, Niantic gives us a month, you can go ahead and take advantage of that and get those candies that are going to be much needed for those extra large candies as well. For me, and y'all hear me talk about this nonstop with the whole entire Team Rocket situations, but TM frustrations, especially when, you want to go ahead and find out which ones you can go ahead and do, which one you haven't done already, you can go ahead and create that grouping in itself, and that comes in huge for time saving, especially because those events, it's a timed event, so you want to get everything taken care of and then move.
Oh yeah, and then to finally be able to use all those Pokemon that have frustration would be amazing for PvP and rating.
Oh, that you were able to remove frustration?
Yeah. Okay, and then another great idea is buddies. All your best buddies, group them up in that tag, and all the Pokemon that you want to achieve best buddies. So you can just easily go to the buddies tab and see what you can swap out during your day.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge, fam. Because not only do you need that for all the trainers that are going up to be level 50, because it is one of the requirements of having several best buddies. But the other one is that when you want to switch it out, sometimes you forget, who you already walked or who you already have. Especially if you come across multiple Pokemon that are like really good in IVs, and you're like, well, which one have I already set up? So yeah. But on the same boat, also Megas, you can do the same thing because it's on that same level, because it's really hard to go ahead and find out who.
Right, and as well, who you already Mega Evolved. So moving on to the PvP ideas.
The obvious one, right?
Yeah, it would just be like Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and then you can be at more specific, like the Holiday Cup that's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Which we'll have that video for y'all soon, fam. Like, don't worry, we're trying to get the details. And of course, set up some teams that we can go ahead and prep our play style, if you will. But with that said, fam, let's talk about the collectors, because we're all collectors, right? We all have that one that we're looking for. Some of us, if not many of us, are shiny collectors. Some of us really love the hundos.
Some of us really like the pink shinies for some reason.
Or the zeros. Whatever the case is, you can label your Pokemon to be that.
Another great idea for the collectors is Lucky Pokemon, so you don't have to actually type up Lucky. You can just go to the tab and it'll just be all right there. Your regional Pokemon.
Oh, that's huge for trades.
Yes.
And of course, to see what you have.
And Unknown deserves a tab all on its own. So you can see the alphabet, you can see what you're missing on there. Just Unknown tab, yeah, good to go. And of course, your shiny Pokemon as well.
Now, ones that actually get a little bonus mention in itself. Shout out to the OGs, because we would all appreciate this at the beginning, is the ones that we can do Mass Evolve. Mass Evolving is still a thing if you catch a lot of Caterpies, Weedles, Pidgeys. With Calm Day itself, Weedle will be a great one to go ahead and capture for just XP grinding.
Yes.
Like, it really is.
Pop that lucky egg and start going through your tab.
But the other one, and this one comes in handy, I truly appreciate it, and I know you do, is the Gym Defenders. Because when you're trying to figure out who you already dropped off, when you're trying to collect your coin for the day, you want to know, like, which Blissies do I have left or my
like Stalking.
Yes. So these come into play. Well, fam, if we missed anything, if perhaps you think of another tag item that would be great, let us know down in the comments below. Share with the rest of the squad here so that we can all go ahead and learn and benefit. Fam, we wish you nothing but the best, and of course, we'll catch you all on the next Legendary Adventures.